Hello Hula readers. Today I'm going to read a favourite of my class, the Tobermory Cat. A long time ago, before you were born, a little Hebridean island of Mull was home to hundreds of cats. Cats of all colours, and clans could be found roaming the highlands and lowlands. And it seemed that every village had its very own special kind of cat. The people of Lochbar were proud to tell visitors that there was nothing on earth as soft and as woolly as a Lochbar cat. The Staffa boatmen swore they'd never heard a sweeter sound than the song of the cats of Staffa. The villagers of Salem boasted that they hadn't been a beastie born more sullen than the sulky cats of Salem. And the fish-nish sailors said that there wasn't a creature alive-o, could hook a haddock like the seafaring cats of Fishnish. The people of Lochbar, Staffa, Salem and Fishnish were only too delighted to show visitors round their village and sell them their cat postcards and cat t-shirts and cat soap and cat chocolates. Everyone agreed that cats were a very good thing to bring in the visitors. However, the little Hebridean fishing village of Tobermory on the island of Mull was also home to several cats. None of these were especially woolly or musical or sulky, and all of them, without exception, hated water. Tobermory cats liked nothing better than catching mice, eating fish, watching clouds and sleeping. The Tobermory cats were very ordinary cats, and sadly nobody wanted to visit Tobermory to see them. In fact, what with the famously woolly Barbar cats and the singing cat choir of Staffa, the snooty cats of Salem and the fishing felines of Fishnish, hardly anybody bothered to visit Tobermory anymore. This was a great shame because it meant that nobody visited the fish cafe, or its bookshop, or its beautiful laundrette, or its amazing hardware store where you could find everything you needed, plus golden-plated reindeers, green electric guitars, purple fur-lined wellies, and the odd ocarina. Without visitors, the people of Tobermory grew desperate, and they had a meeting in the village hall. "Our fish are floundering, our books are moulding, our laundry is folding, our reindeers, guitars, wellies and ocarinas are becoming antiques. I know." Something had to be done. "I know," said a small person. "Let's teach our cats to be special." This was not a success. As anyone who has ever tried to train a cat will tell you, it's almost impossible to make a cat do anything it doesn't want to do. And if you remember, all that the Tobermory cats wanted to do was catch mice, eat fish, watch clouds and sleep. All except for one Ginger Tom. He was keen, he was quick, he was willing to learn. "Show me," he meowed, "how to become a special cat." But no amount of training could make him woolly or musical or sulky, and if you remember, he hated the sea. The people of Tobermory gave up trying to train cats and went back to work, but the Ginger Tom didn't give up. He tried to ask a visiting celebrity for advice. "Show me," he meows. "I want to be special like you." But the celebrity was far too busy being a celebrity to speak to the ordinary cat. But the Ginger Tom still didn't give up. "Our fish are special," read the sign on the fish van. "Show me," meowed the cat. "I want to be special too." But no matter what the cat did, the fish refused to give up their secret. But Ginger Cat was quick. He was keen. He was willing to learn, even if his teacher was somewhat unusual. "Show me," he meowed. over the roar of the big yellow digger. "Show me how to be special." The big yellow digger ignored the cat and got on with digging up the main street. The cat meowed louder and louder, but nobody could hear a word he said. The Ginger Tom gritted his teeth. Being special was proving to be harder than he'd imagined. He decided to ask his friends for advice. "Show me," he meowed. "How do I become a special cat?" His friends stared at him. The little dog laughed. The cow blinked. The dish nudged the spoon and said, "You are special already. Just be yourself." The Ginger Tom sighed. Nobody understood. It seemed that nobody could help him become special. He might as well give up trying. With a little enthusiasm, he caught mice, ate fish, gazed at the clouds, and bored himself to sleep. The next day, there was a huge traffic jam in Tobermory. Cars, bikes, vans, and even the school bus ground to a standstill on the main street. Right in the middle of the road lay the Ginger Cat, fast asleep. Everyone wanted a photograph of him. Everyone had heard of him. "We saw him dancing on top of the fish fan." "He wasn't dancing, he was singing." "That's the cat that spoke to the otter." "That's the cat that drives the digger." "We saw him clinging to the roof of a moving car." "He's crazy, that cat." "He's the Tobermory Cat." It was only a matter of time before the Ginger Cat's fame spread further afield. From twig to leaf to nest to telegraph pole to mouth, by mail, by phone, by email. Soon the whole island, then the mainland, and then the entire planet was a-twitter with the news of the amazing cat of Tobermory. Not everyone was delighted with the news. "I'm sure his fur is nothing special," said the famously woolly Barbar cats. "A Tobermory cat? Where's the music in that?" sang the Stafford cat choir, while the snotty cats of Salem simply rolled their eyes and sneered. And since everybody knows that cats from Tobermory hate the sea, the fishing felines of Fishnish decided they had nothing whatsoever to worry about. And the Tobermory Cat? Fame's not changed him. He's still himself. He's still not sure what it means to be special, but when he thinks nobody's watching, he plays his fiddle. I hope you loved the Tobermory Cat just as much as I know that my class does. Remember to tune in tomorrow at 1 p.m. for another story.